Welcome. Discussions with DT Parker. Yeah, I gotta get my hair did, so this is what I have on my head. But anyway, yes, welcome Discussions with DT Parker. Got another good one today. Sorry, I'm a little late. What up, Chef? What up, Angela? Thank you for joining Discussions with DT Parker. Twitch is live, IG live. IG, of course, is live. YouTube, for the folks that run this back, I super duper appreciate you for running it back. If you haven't already done so, hey Chef, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow to the channel. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna get straight into it since I'm already behind schedule, but I'm not going to play the video, so if you haven't seen the video, then you might want to Google it. But hey, Auntie, talking about Big Tigger in this video that has now surfaced of him and his wife, Alicia Brown. Have you seen the video? And if you have seen the video, what are your thoughts on this video? Hey, Auntie, welcome. What are your thoughts on this video, Alicia, Big Tigger and his wife? After seeing it, there were allegations of alleged domestic violence. But after seeing the video, again, what are your thoughts on this? I think they need to head and give their talents and take them over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta at this point, child, because every day is something new with this story here. If you're going to let it play out, at least get paid for it to play out. I'm just saying. But this whole thing is a hot mess. A lot of folks, differences of opinions after seeing the video. They're now question mark about his wife and in this video, whether there was a domestic violence issue or not. Auntie said, what was this the one with the tussle for the phone? Yes, Auntie. So in the video, you can see them tussling for the phone. So I'll read. Big Tigger's estranged wife, Alicia Brown, I'm sorry, because we didn't even get to that point. She has now been arrested. Like I said, this whole thing is just absolutely messy. But if you're watching the video, you can see that was a trigger. That was Tigger, yes, Big Tigger, Auntie. Mr. Tigger! If you see the video, you can see the pair grappling on the phone he's trying to get it basically out of her hands. At one point she yells, "Get off me," before accusing him of effing manhandling her as she struggles to continue. Can we have a real serious conversation today? Because I was just telling Mama, I've been in a situation, not currently, but I've been in situations where you trying to get in a person's phone. What I've got you opening into, you trying to get in a person's phone, so y'all are tussling over the phone. So I've been there. And he wanted that phone mighty bad. So whatever was in that phone, child, that would have been a red flag, right? That should have been all you needed to know right there. Anytime they fight for that phone, hey, got you opening and say, welcome new folks, Discussions with DT Parker. We're chatting about this Big Tigger situation. A new video has dropped with are they even still together at this point? His estranged wife, Alicia Brown. Them tussling on the floor over his phone. Basically, she's yelling like, "Get off me, get out off of me." Hey, Angela. Basically, she was yelling, "Get off me, get off of me." He really, in the video, what up, Harlem Nights? In the video, it just looked like he was trying to get his phone. And again, we having real conversations on here. If you have never been on Discussions with DT Parker, this is what we do. We talk about uncomfortable situations. But I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. What up, Gemini Smiley? I've been where she at, tussling over a phone. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to get up in the phone. Who ain't been on this live? Who ain't fought over a phone? Come on, let's be real. I got you opening. He said it was all a setup. Auntie said, okay, I was lost. Was it his phone? Sorry, I have questions. Yes, Auntie, it was his phone that they were tussling over. Angela said, it doesn't matter. It was his phone. I get that. I get that. Because that part doesn't matter. It is his phone. It is his property. And he has absolutely 100%. He don't got to show her what's in his phone because that's his phone. But baby, I ain't gonna excavate over the fact that that was something in that phone that she was trying to get at. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So if we gonna point, I gotta say both parties. Because what was you hiding in that phone? Ain't none of our business because I don't care. But it was the reason why she was tussling for that phone. And like I said, I ain't making no excuses for her bad behavior. Or his. Because if cheating was on the table, then. But the charges, though. That's the thing. Because when you have other folks now who are really going through DV issues, who are screaming and making noise, and then they get looked upon as if, like, be quiet because people don't believe them because of situations like this. You shouldn't. This serious. You shouldn't be lying on nobody about putting their hands on you, period. And you already know with the phone, we've had this conversation with this phone. Not worth it. Auntie said, I would have threw the dang phone. To me, they were both doing too much. She should have given him the phone. I have never tussled over a man's phone. Auntie, I ain't never tussled, but I did fight over a phone. Trying to keep the phone from the person. And then, because the person was fighting me, I did like you, Auntie. I threw the damn phone. I did. I ain't no shame in my game. I threw it. You don't want me to see what's in it, then you don't want, then you must want it broken. That's what you must want. I don't promote toxicity, but what I'm saying is you don't want me to see what's in this phone, so you must want it to be broken. Angela said, we can't have it both ways, ladies. It was his phone. You're right. We can't have it both ways. You're right. It was his phone. I give him that. I give him full credit, but also I ain't gonna let him off the hook neither. I don't know this man like this. Mr. Tigger, as the son was calling him on the video. Mr. Tigger. I don't know Mr. Tigger like this. But I know, baby, it was something in that phone that had you on that floor tussling that you did not want your wife, estranged wife to see. I'm just saying, that's the reason why you was tussling. So, but this is why I say keep it a buck. And it was cheating, and cheating was not on the table. It's still his phone. If cheating wasn't on the again, I'm not debating with y'all. That was definitely that man's phone, and she had no right to it. None. She had no right to the phone. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna just skip over the fact that this man was trying his damnedest. That's a lot of effort. That is a lot of effort to put into somebody not getting to your phone. I'm just saying. If you ain't doing nothing. I'm just saying. Mama said she should have waited until he went to sleep. Right. And Auntie said, and keyword, they were... I think they're estranged now, Auntie. These are the terminology they're using now for her. Angela said, if the situation was reversed, the conversations would be different. How so? How do you feel like, Angela? Why do you feel like it would be different? You would be... No, because if she was cheating on him and she was doing all that, I would say she was doing too damn much too. For a phone that you don't want somebody to get into, that if you're not doing nothing, what the problem is. I'm just saying. And again, it is his phone. So she don't have no right to the phone. I think you can go to jail if you take somebody's phone. I believe you can if you take somebody's phone. Maybe he should have handled it. Maybe he should have called the police. Like, yo, she got my phone. But he was so adamant to get that phone. And again, I'm not pointing any fingers. I'm not trying to say. But what I am saying is, two rights don't make a wrong. I'm just saying. She wasn't right and neither was he. If he was cheating, allegedly. Auntie said, ooh. Yeah, I'm just saying allegedly. If he was cheating, allegedly. because I think folks want to skip over the fact that there may be some infidelity allegedly involved. I'm not 100% sure. It ain't my job to do spill his business because at the end of the day, it don't make me none or pay me none. But we over here talking about it, so if accountability is going to be given out, it needs to be given out on both sides. You know what I'm saying? What she did was absolutely wrong. She shouldn't have took that man's phone. She should have, when he asked for the phone back, she should have given it back. But come on, seriously, ladies, I'll admit it. If you don't want to admit it, I'll be the one to admit it. I have not tussled to that extent where I'm on the ground, but I have gotten into a power struggle with trying to get a guy's phone, and I did like Auntie said and threw it. Because it's something at that point to me, when they do all of that, that lets me know everything I need to know right there. I don't need to know nothing else. You got something in that phone that you don't want me to see. Otherwise, why would you be going this hard? Mama said, women always find a way to get in that phone. Opportunity would have presented itself. Just wait patiently. Angela said, because if that man was holding her phone hostage and being all dramatic, everyone would be saying he was wrong and calling him all types of names. But if she was cheating, Angela, though, and that was part of why he was, I don't know if that's the case though. If people would be doing that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hey, FA, I'm gonna be honest with you, but that could be wrong. I can't speak for everybody, Angela. I can only speak for myself. If he knew and went through her phone, or he felt like he was cheating, he went through her phone because he felt like he was cheating on him, and then she had him or she was arrested for domestic violence. I don't think so. I think we would, again, I'm not agreeing with her because I don't know that lady. I just think this whole thing is crazy and strange, and they need to take their talents to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because at this point, why not get paid for your drama? What up, FA?
What's
Mama
up,
said,
mama?
Auntie said people need to leave each other's phones alone. All right, we're talking about this big Tigger, Mr. Tigger situation. Did you see the new video?
I did. I did.
What are your thoughts on this whole
Did
situation?
that lady need to be arrested?
Who needs to be?
That lady
Why? Because she stole his phone?
thieving and just to me, a white girl acting. You know how like
Karen? You could say
yeah, Karen like acting like like he's assaulting her or something like that, and then she got the dude or whatever he
her
was.
son. Her son.
Right, get over her, man. Look, get out and for real. I hate the selling of like trying to paint this man. No, any man. Like they doing something to that person. When in reality it's so obvious that the Oscar should go to her. The man never touched her. He was way more polite than I would have been. You know what I
A lot,
mean?
a lot of men said that. A
He
lot of
was
men.
way more polite than I would have been. But he obviously got, a lot to lose. He's a celebrity or whatever you want to call it. But nah, that it's just disgusting, dog. To me, it's disgusting. Um, that grown-ups can just act like children, and you got so many grown women that support the acting of a child like that. Like she's acting like an immature little girl. You know what I mean? I don't care if he was cheating 100 miles north. We got to recognize that you're still supposed to have some levels of emotional regulation. Why are you taking his phone? It'd be one thing if you was arguing and yelling and y'all were just having an argument. It's another thing for you to be crying and falling all on the floor. It remind me like of a toddler or something like that. Like, why are you rolling around all on the floor trying to
She was
trying to
trying to
prevent
keep
this
that
man from
phone
getting
from.
his phone?
She was trying to keep that phone for him. That's why she was doing it.
No, right, but that's his phone. Get that man his phone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I've done it before, not to this extent where I'm rolling around the floor, but I have taken a man's phone and tried to
Uh-huh.
get through it and didn't want to give it back, and me and
Right.
him end up, in a mess
Right. And
because I
this is my
gave up
question.
the phone. Go ahead.
It wouldn't be, it wouldn't, one, I don't agree with that. But
Mhm.
two, it wouldn't be as much of an issue. How about that? It wouldn't be really that big of a deal if it stayed between me and you. in our house. The
Right.
fact that you're putting this on the internet, trying to paint this man, because which it's all about
Narrative.
money. She's trying to create a narrative that he's violent or he's this, he's that, or whatever the case may be, and you're trying to create a smear campaign. Is where it gets disgraceful, disgusting for me. Not so much to me a woman just acting like a woman. To me,
Mm.
that's a woman acting like a woman. Maybe her feelings is hurt,
Thank you,
whatever.
Angela.
You know what I mean? I get it, and I'm not saying I haven't had similar situations in my past. You know what I mean? It's not that
You
big of a
tussled, right?
deal.
Y'all was tussling, not tussling,
No,
but y'all was
I ain't. Yeah,
you was
nah, but I got my
y'all
phone.
was
Yeah,
fighting
I
over
had
the
a person trying to give me my phone, sure,
yeah, yeah.
but I
It
wasn't
became
put on the internet and trying to be painted like I was hitting this girl either. You see what I'm saying? And that's the part I don't like.
oh that she put it on the internet because
That she's because we know what she's doing. Her civil suit is coming. You see what
oh
I'm
no,
saying?
she's being sued and she was arrested last
Good,
night.
good.
Is facing a whole new set of legal problems. TMZ has learned she has been arrested in Georgia on a warrant related to kidnapping. So what you do in the dark, you better be careful that them don't come a knocking. Angela said, how about everyone just keep their hands to themselves? Amen. I agree with that. And Auntie agrees with you too, Angela. Harlem Knight said, I don't want to be with someone if I have to be worried about what's in their phone. Trust me, back when I was a young, growing up, when I was a young lad, yes, I did go through the phones. I don't do that no more because I'm past that stage of my life because I feel like whatever's going to come to light, God's going to reveal it to begin with, to begin with, to begin with. So I don't do that no more. But and I got cheated on, FA, on my birthday trip, FA. I found out he was cheating on my birthday
No,
trip.
you. Oh, you was gone.
We was we was on a birthday trip, and that's
No,
how
you
I
didn't get cheated on your birthday trip. You found out he cheated on your birthday trip.
yes, yes,
Got you.
yes. Um, and I sure did snatch the phone, snatched, and ran in the bathroom trying to read the messages. Yeah, I
Hey,
sure did.
fellas,
What?
look. This is why I'm gonna give y'all a little pushback. Stop lying to these women.
Thank you.
Meaning, let them know who they are.
He
Listen, ma,
married her though.
I'm gonna have a couple other women. Let's come with it. You see
I
this
got you.
house? You see this house you live in?
I got you.
I'm assuming Tigger got a big house. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he
You
do.
see how you living? It's gonna come with me dealing with some women from time to time. Just tell them the truth. They ain't going nowhere. Trust me. Don't nobody want these hoes. Don't nobody want them. I'm talking directly to the men. They don't want them. They think they got options that they don't have. Just tell them the truth, for real. I promise you. When I start telling the truth, man, things changed. I like it. No stress. You don't be worried about it.
Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. Angela said she was causing the dramatics just leave. You have went out for a second there, FA. Hold on. She was dead wrong for that. She toxic and that should be his exit to leave her before she winds up causing him everything he worked for, playing victim. What up, Super Pat? Good afternoon, got you opening and tea.
What up?
You
What up?
you heard what we are chatting about, new
Yeah,
folks. We
yeah, I
chatted
heard,
about this big
and I'm gonna
figure.
say this. This is one of the very few times I'm gonna agree with FA. But yeah, nah, I definitely coincide with the brother on
Hey,
that.
Cher.
Like the dramatics and the theatrics and all that. That was uncalled for and
That's
unnecessary.
because you men don't like us women going through y'all phones.
No, but
We had that count
you know
for
what? Though,
real.
one, I never been through that because I told you I don't. Like I don't
I
go
don't
through a
care.
woman's phone, and I won't especially go through my phone. Whatever you're gonna do, and eventually it's gonna come to light. I don't need to go through the phone to find out nothing. If I feel something, we gonna have a conversation. You say no, then I know what it is. But then if I find out otherwise, then I'm moving forward because then I just found out that you lied. You did what I'm saying? I gave you the opportunity to keep it a buck with me. I'm not going through your phone. I'm not going through that. We're not.
Uh,
Hell, when I
that's too
was with my
opening
ex,
tea.
I didn't even have a code on my phone.
So you never got into a tussle about your phone.
No, I mean my
Okay.
ex-wife used to be like, "Oh, take the phone. I don't care."
Okay.
That's like I'm not
What?
like we grown adults. We're gonna do what we're gonna do, regardless of whoever we with.
All right, but your overall take about the situation got you opening and tea.
I think it's unfortunate. I mean, given for what Tigger has built. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And like, if you look in Shorty's eyes, Shorty look mad crazy. But hey, you know what they say? Juicy got him going crazy,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what happened. I ain't even
Listen.
mad at it.
What up, Harlem Nights? Welcome to the
Hey,
show.
hey,
How are
what's
you?
going on? I'm good.
Um,
How y'all doing?
we have been chatting about this
What's
Big
up?
Picture video that dropped yesterday with him and his estranged wife, Alicia Brown. Did you see the video?
I did. I seen the video.
What are your
Um,
thoughts?
I think Tigger is like any other typical man. You go out there and choose what your dream woman looks like, and then you have to deal with the
With the
bullshit.
rejections, yeah.
You got to deal with the bullshit. You didn't look for a quality woman. You looked for a woman that was pleasing to your eyes, not knowing who she really was. That woman got a whole past.
I
Mm,
agree with that.
She got a whole
I,
past.
I agree with
So
that.
he should have did his research before he committed, and because now this is happening to your career,
I agree with that.
And sometimes we hook up with people and they mess around and take your whole career away from you
girl.
just because you can't control what you see in your eyes.
Yeah.
It's not smart. I mean, the world, we can all look and see what's going on. Like all of us are watching this, and we all are saying the same thing. He got trapped. This is stupid. He's not even doing anything to her. He's just
Hmm.
trying to get his phone back,
It's
and
crazy though, because
to
there's
fight
some
over a
women that was
phone.
saying different.
Right. That
I
means.
mean,
I mean, there's guys out there saying different too.
yeah,
I ain't hear no guys say nothing different. But
to fight over a phone. To fight like for me, if I feel like you got something in your phone I'm not supposed to see, I'm no longer with you.
Okay.
We're
So
done.
you've never,
I don't want to feel that way.
you never went through
Not over
that
no phone.
before?
Not nah, because if I felt like now I done had my phone went through, but I ain't never went through no phone because I feel like it. I feel like if you cheating, I feel that in my bones. Like that's something that I feel. Like my intuition is smart enough to know if he doing something he ain't got no business doing. Like I can feel that, and I don't want to be snooping through your stuff to feel that, because that makes me feel like I'm cheap. That makes me feel like you can't even come and be honest with me. Because be honest with me, like Fa was saying, like that's something I agree with. Like be honest with me. Like tell me what it is. Are we out here? Are we moving around? Or are we chilling? What we
Keep it a
on?
Okay.
buck.
And
Let
Super
me
Chat
know.
said, why didn't he have a password on his phone? Um, and when you don't talk, you might have to
She probably
put speaker on voice.
okay.
I mean, who's to
She
say?
probably knew
Who's
the
to say he
password.
didn't?
She probably
Um,
knew the password.
he probably did. And Auntie said, right, password, fingerprint, facial, something. Damn, don't you know it all, Auntie? Wait a
I
minute,
mean,
you
but
been
I'm
on
saying
the goddamn.
who's to say that he didn't have that on the phone, and she took the phone trying to get into it. However, women feel like they want to get into it, like you know, I, just the fact that people argue over the phone, I find to be astonishing in the first place. There's so many other things going on that we could be talking about, and then me and you fighting over because you worried about what the hell is in my phone.
Well, maybe she, and I'm not saying because I don't know Mr. Tigger's past situation. Maybe she had caught him in some infidelity before.
Okay, then leave.
I
I
think
don't
this is
know.
bigger than infidelity. I think this is way
Right,
bigger than
leave.
infidelity. I don't even think this was about infidelity. First off, Tigger
I
had
think she's
some
trying to take the
rumors.
man for his money.
Well, Tigger had some rumors about some things that he had going on within himself.
Oh,
This
wait a minute
girl
now.
also, that's what I'm saying. This girl, she
that ain't
also
new.
had some things because she, that's what I'm saying, it's not new. Tigger has
Um,
some things that's been out for some time now that he
right.
is possibly in that phone and she's possibly blackmailing him or doing something else why it was so important for him to get that phone back in his possession. She
Yeah,
also has a missing child.
yeah.
Right,
That's why the FBI is looking is got her under investigation. So
right.
She got arrested. Girl.
all of this stuff, like it's a lot going on behind this whole situation with the two of them.
Yes, it's
It
a
just
lot.
yeah, it's just starting to spill out and unfold into social media. That's
Yeah.
what's happening. and we arguing about the phone, but ain't no telling what she was trying to do with when she got her hands on the phone.
Oh
You
no,
dig
she
what
was
I'm
trying to see
saying?
something. She was trying to see something. She was trying to see something
I
in that.
mean,
But
but again, like if you got something on the man, then you got something on the man. You dig what I'm saying? If you need
Yeah.
something solid and concrete, then you get your solid and you get what you need concrete. But that fighting over the phone and all that,
Yeah.
yo, that's we too old for that type
All
shit,
that
yo.
tussling. And
Yeah.
I
I
agree.
don't know why y'all.
And then you got
I
the
don't know
son
why
like
y'all
Mr.
think so
Tigger, Mr.
highly of these
Tigger.
adults. Man, these grown people be children. I don't know what word. Yeah,
that's
I don't
sad.
know why y'all think so highly of these adults out here. That most of
Hey,
them
but
act
you know
like
what, man?
children.
I really tried to give some of these adults the benefit of the doubt that at some point that adult brain kicks in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Not all the time.
I'm just
Damn,
wondering.
nigga, you sharing? You over there smashing? You sharing?
Mhm.
Right.
Pause.
I'm just something. I got you.
I'm just wondering if there's more to this video. That's what I'm wondering. Is there more to this video? Because from what I've seen, it's two
Well, I'm
people
gonna say
tussling
whoever was
over a
recording.
phone. That's what I seen and from this video. And her son in the background talking about Mr. Tigger, get off my
Hey,
mama, get
man,
off
you
my
know
mama.
it's always been rumored that Tigger like to swing from both sides of the fence. You dig what I'm saying? Never been proven. I don't care. That's your life, whatever. You dig what I'm saying? But it's always been rumored. Even when he was on the basement. You know what I'm saying? Definitely when he started doing radio in DC. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like,
So ain't no telling what was in that phone. That's why I said it may not even be
right.
nothing about cheating. Ain't
But the
no
No.
telling what
reality
was in
is,
that phone.
whatever it is,
Well,
that's
let's
his business.
initially
There
they
you go.
said that that's why she was going through the phone because she suspected that he allegedly was cheating with his co-host. Now the co-host is suing her for defamation.
That's
Now I'm
right.
mad about it because that could have really effed up her career. You know what I'm saying? Had they not got a hold of it, but yeah. I mean, overall, this is just
And that
not.
was for you.
It's just not a good look. But now, does this vindicate him?
To me, I ain't believe the whole from the beginning.
Okay, so you didn't. Does this vindicate him, Harlem Night? It doesn't vindicate him.
Nah, cause you still messing with her.
Oh,
Why she still in your why she still there?
It's still married.
That don't mean nothing. Shit. What that mean? It's married people live for two different states way across the world from each other. That don't mean nothing at
Yeah,
all.
man. If you live together, you can't put somebody out.
Don't live together. Move. If it's a
No,
toxic
man. Listen,
situation,
if
I'm
you
getting the
can't
hell on.
live, all right, sounds good. But normal people, when they go through separations,
Or maybe
a
I'm
lot
not
of
normal.
time, I know, and your opinion is neither, because when normal people separate, they usually can't always have the finances to leave the house. Sometimes they have to be separate in the house. That's how a lot of
Nah.
people's situation is.
Mm-mm.
Now,
Fuck
just
that.
especially if there's not violence involved and stuff like that.
well,
But
they
it's
said.
clear that there is. It's clear that there is. They're
It's
tussling
no
on the
clear
floor
that
about a phone.
that's not violence, but go
I
ahead.
mean, but that's physical. That's
I
more than
know.
enough. It could easily turn
It
violent.
is physical. It is physical, and who's to say
Okay,
that
so
wasn't the
why am I
first
being
occurrence?
physical? Why? That's what I'm saying though. Why am I leaving myself? I don't give a damn. If I
Mhm.
live there, let me move. If I know that this situation is toxic for me, and I'm gonna be rolling around on the floor about a phone,
Right?
this is
How
not
you
where
know
I
he
need
didn't
to
do that?
be.
How you know he ain't leave after that?
Nobody would have been there.
No,
She wouldn't have been
after
there.
that, after that, and it's hard. And let me tell you something. Most people not gonna move out of their own fucking home
Shit,
and allow somebody else to stay in your home.
shit.
Question for you, Harlem Nights, because you said it was physical. So you believe domestic violence was involved?
I believe if he's comfortable and she's comfortable with the two of them wrestling back and forth with that phone the way they were, to
Comfortable?
me, in my eyes, they look like this shit has happened before.
Of course.
It
Yeah.
looked like this has happened before. It looked like she is the initiator,
Okay.
and it looks like she told her son to pick up the phone and start recording
Uh huh.
her provoking behavior.
Is what made it
So
physical.
That's physical. So for me, if I was Tigger and I know that I've had physical altercations because he's been in jail before for this same woman.
What?
Girl, he got a whole rap sheet.
I didn't know that. Wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait, 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 wait. When was this?
So why is she still? That's what I'm saying. Why is she still in the picture? You done had all these issues with this
Hmm.
woman. These ain't no
Hmm.
new issues. These are issues that they've been having. Why is
Keep
she
that
still have
energy.
access to you?
Keep that energy. I listen. Harlem, I agree with you. I just want I want women just to keep that energy when we look at y'all for staying with niggas that be beating on y'all or be cheating on y'all. And
Oh
it's like,
no.
oh, and y'all saying y'all make how you blaming Tigger, saying Tigger should have left. Make sure we blame these women that stay in these situations that are getting cheated on or beat on and crying about it.
Let
Make
me
sure
tell you
we
something.
blame the women and say it's
I
y'all
am
fault. You
not.
should have left.
I am not the woman that's gonna tell my homegirl to stay in no bad situation. I'm gonna ask her why she making the choice that she's making, cause I'm
No,
gonna
no,
get
no,
the
no,
hell
no, no,
on. Hold
no, no, no,
on,
no.
hold on. Y'all wonder why I've been married 3 times? Because I'm gonna get the hell on. I don't give a fuck if it's a marriage. I don't care what it is.
But the
If I'm not
conversation,
comfortable,
but the topic wasn't what you would tell your homegirl. I said make sure you blame your
of,
homegirl for
of
staying.
course, of
Okay, that's
course,
what I
I
want
do
to be
tell them
clear.
this. I do
Blame
tell
him.
them that's a choice. I do tell them, and Dee Dee will tell you.
Yeah, she's good for it.
I will
Um,
tell you that is a choice. You're making a
Auntie,
choice.
I'm
Auntie,
no, I'm in agreement with you. I just want. I think, and a lot of times we blaming this man for not leaving it, but I also hear in other instances they don't blame the women when they stay. That's all.
I blame both parties
I think he could
Okay.
have handled the
because
situation
both are
differently.
equally
I don't.
responsible.
I don't think he should have went back in. I'm not arguing with you. I have a lot to lose. I am a number one DJ, radio, rap city. I'm about to call the police on you, and the police can handle it, and I'll get my phone back that way. That's how I'm
Agree
gonna.
with that.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not.
sometimes you don't want. I agree. But sometimes you don't want police involved at all because
Yeah, and
then she
he
can
got a rap
say
sheet.
anything, whether he
Hmm.
got a rap sheet or not. Sometimes you don't want to create. If I can just get my phone back and leave, then things act like it never happened. But if I call the police, then she come and lie and say I hit her,
She did.
then I can go to jail.
Well, she did say he put her hands on her.
That's the point, and that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. And he could have went to jail. He could have
yeah.
went
But
to jail.
he had probably got ahead of it. It probably would have been better on his end if he, as the man, called and said, "Hey, this,
Nah, that don't do nothing.
huh? No."
It don't. Well, it's state to state, like how they handle it. But the point is that whoever calls stuff don't matter. It's once they do their investigation, it's a lot of who looks like they've been beat up or whatever the case may be. And I'm telling you right now, you don't always even need marks. If they say he pushed me down, he choked me, he slapped me, whoever, then he got his son in there that'll collaborate her story and say, yeah, he did push me. Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, he did push my mom. He going to jail, and it could all be a lie. That's another reason why you don't date women with children. But look,
Oh God, we're gonna.
you know what I'm saying? Because that son is going to team up with his mother no matter what.
Okay, Auntie said we all have flaws. Was the kid his? No, this one wasn't his, but they do have a kid together. Angela said, if it's physical, she caused it. Auntie said, right. Why no order of protection? Also, maybe it was his house and she intruded his space. And Mama
Yeah.
said, not the same. She didn't beat on him. The blame belongs to the abuser, not the victim. So stop it.
Oh, she talking to you, Hilla Hurt.
Who?
She
No, that's
saying you
Harlem Night.
stop it.
That's
Harlem.
Harlem Night. Yeah, that's
I'm
Harlem.
sorry, my bad,
Yeah.
my bad, my bad.
I
Harlem
hear what they
Nights.
saying. I hear what they saying, and I understand what they're saying, but I still feel like to a certain degree, two people need to take accountability and take responsibility for their actions.
No, I agree with
And
you.
if he's had issues with her in the past, then he should know how those issues can escalate and how they can affect his career. And that just takes making better decisions for himself. I mean,
But the problem is people don't want to acknowledge how they are making bad decisions. They want
yeah,
you got a bunch of women on here, especially. and feminine men on here that rather be the victim instead of looking at what they did. You got Didi over here saying it could have been handled differently. You're right. She shouldn't have took his phone in the first place. See how none of this would have happened if she would have handled it differently and not take his phone?
Yeah,
That's
but
see, I'm
I'm
starting at the source,
I'm
not
thinking
after the
about,
fact.
okay, she took his phone because sometimes things are out of our control. She took his phone. So what is your next move? Your next
So
move
what was
what?
out of your control? What was out of her control?
No, I said some things that are out of our control.
No, no, right. Oh no, no. I get that you were saying Tigger could have handled it better based on his celebrity and how some of the pushback could fall on him.
Right.
What I'm
But you,
saying is,
yes, and I'm saying something. She might have took the phone so quickly. Maybe he didn't have time to. His first reaction was, "Let me get this phone back."
right,
But
right.
I'm saying sometimes you have to think about people. Like, yes, somebody could be coming for me, but when you have a lot to lose, like Tigger, and I have nowhere as much as he has to lose.
Right,
Okay,
right.
you have to think about your situation.
I
That's
think he
all I'm.
did though.
Huh?
I have a problem with how he handled it. I think he did it well. I think the video actually exonerates any potential false allegations because it clearly shows he did not insult her.
She was
It
being set
clearly
up,
shows that right, it was that they may have had motives. It clearly shows that he was actually being
trying to
clear
get his
headed
phone.
and saying, "I'm not
Where's
hurting
my
your
phone?
mother. I'm just trying to get my
Yeah.
phone." I think he articulated himself very well because I would have probably been more angry. Like, like,
I'm
like,
not
like,
mad at how he handled it. That's the way he handled it. He handled it because ain't no telling what was in that phone. He could have been trying to protect somebody else.
yeah, who knows? You're right.
Who knows? There's
Good
no
point.
telling what was in
Good
that
point.
phone, and you don't know what she's gonna use, to do whatever she was trying to do. So I'm not mad at how he handled it. He needed to
No,
get the phone back.
the
However,
initial. They said
I
she.
still say with the past, with her past and with his past, and the things that they've gone through in the past, she wouldn't have even had access to my phone. She wouldn't have had access to my house.
That part.
She would have
But
been put away.
People messed up though.
they're saying that she wanted the phone because she felt like he. That's what they're saying, according
He
to the
But
wanted
video.
the phone
that's
because
what
he felt
everybody's
like
gonna
what?
say.
He was cheating
But
with
I
that's
don't
what
with
care.
society's gonna say. That's what society like. Okay, so look,
That's
everybody
what
want us to
women
be
gonna
focused
say. Yeah.
on. Yeah, everybody want us to be focused on this because he was trying to hide something. He was trying to hide something. So what? Who gives a damn?
no.
Don't
I
nobody care
don't.
nothing about him trying to hide something. That's
I
his
don't say so
phone.
what. It is his phone. I don't say so what, but
So
if you're cheating, then that doesn't. To me, yes, it exonerates you from the domestic violence claims, but it doesn't. You're a cheater. She went through your phone for a reason, or was
so why
trying to
she
get
with
your phone.
him? She shouldn't be with him.
We can't
If
hear
you with
you.
somebody,
No, I get it, but every woman is not like you, Harlem Nights. There are some women that go through phones. I used to be one of those women that used to go through phones. I didn't care. I went through the phone. If I had a feeling, I went through the phone. And ask questions later. So I just told you, it was a whole dude. I went through his. I can't hear you. Can't hear you, FA. Can't hear you. Yeah, we can't hear you.
I said, and you right, and that reckless behavior should be addressed. You should go to jail. When you say I think about stuff and I'm do stuff and I think about it later, that's a recipe for somebody that want to go to jail.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
No, 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 no. I'm not
Yeah,
necessarily just talking about you, Didi. I'm saying all of these women that support and think like a lot of women think that, and it's because they ain't have to deal with consequences in life a lot. But a lot of women think that if I feel a way, I can do whatever I want to do in that moment, and and it can be justified because that's how I felt.
I know. I'm gonna say it this. I think women do feel like they have entitlement to some phone thing. Like, no, I just like. Didn't we just have this conversation about who should have access to your phone like a week ago? We just talked about this. About who should have
How
access
about
to your
this?
phone.
I guarantee you this. Answer this, Didi. I
Yeah,
guarantee you, if it was a man that took a woman phone and the woman was trying to get that phone back, and he was visibly bigger and stronger, and he was throwing her off of him, like get off of me, and she fall on the floor and all this stuff. I bet your story wouldn't be the same. I bet you wouldn't be in here talking about, well, you got to get that phone. You got to get
No,
that
no, no.
phone. You know what I mean? I feel like he's cheating.
I'm not excusing either one of them for their bad behavior. Because bad behavior is bad behavior.
No, 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 no.
And then yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah, yeah,
discussion is
yeah.
not a no, no. The discussion is not. I don't like how you saying you're not
Yeah,
excuse. He didn't have any bad behavior, ma.
yes, he
The
did.
dis-
He
the
alleged.
discussion is not about cheating. No, the discussion is not about
Yes,
cheating.
it is. This
No,
is
it's not.
he
The
went through
discussion is
his
about
phone.
this woman taking her property, his property.
Hey, she went through his phone because she thought he was cheating. So it is about cheating.
I don't know. It's not about.
Hey,
It's not about cheating.
phone because she thought he was cheating. How is it not?
It's not about cheating. What I'm saying is,
I think whether or not he was cheating is just irrelevant.
it's irrelevant. Okay,
I
that's what
think
I'm
Exactly.
that's
saying. That's the
No,
irrelevant.
point
it's
I'm trying
irrelevant.
to make.
No, it's irrelevant to you people because you don't want. Okay, go ahead. You got.
They need to give. They need to send women to jail more. They really
Okay,
do because they need. They it needs to be
I'm
taught
not
through.
disagreeing. Listen,
Well, they don't. This
I'm
why
not.
they do what they
I'm
do.
not
Yeah, because
disagreeing.
it doesn't register that she thinks cheating
Listen,
is legitimate.
listen, because I'm not disagreeing. Your phone is absolutely your phone. It's your property. You pay for it.
Right.
I have no
Right.
right to go through your shit. But
Okay.
I am a woman, and I have emotions at times, and they do run hot. And yes, I there was a point in my life where I did go through niggas' phone. I did it. I'll be the first one to sit there in a minute. I did it, and I did it because I felt I had an inkling. Did it make it right? No.
Instead of
I'm
going through his
confused.
phone, why didn't you
He,
just break
I
up with him?
asked. He lied. What you want me to do?
Break up with him.
Right. He just
Oh,
said break up.
Yeah,
I,
Leave. Like
right.
you
women.
can't.
See,
li-
because let me tell you, you're gonna try to class it. Women, we like to see receipts, and that. Well, I'll speak for myself. I need receipts and evidence. I need to see the proof. Let me see it. Let me see it firsthand.
Yeah,
That's
Y'all
but
ready?
you.
why.
Yeah,
Receipts,
but
That's
you.
why I
you but
differ
you.
because I don't
You
need no
can't.
proof.
You can't
no,
I don't
obtain.
need proof.
you know,
You
proof.
can't
No,
obtain those. You can't obtain those receipts in an
By any
unethical
means,
way.
and any means necessary.
Yeah,
You
you can't
I,
do it
but
unethically
I got a
but
question.
but women
I
are
got a
not taught
question.
that that's unethical. Women are, yeah, girl,
Hold
go
because
do
y'all
on.
that.
don't
Go
get
do that
y'all
stuff.
don't
I got a,
face consequence.
I
Y'all
got a
don't
Yeah.
face
question.
consequence.
What?
Y'all
Hold
go through
on.
life
Question.
not
What
really
is the
facing real
receipts? What
consequence.
is the receipts going to change? A cheater is a cheater.
It's gonna change the
What is
fact
the
that I was
receipts?
that I was right. That's what it's gonna, and it's gonna prove.
it's
It
the it's
doesn't
the
change. No, it
confirmation.
doesn't.
No, because you just admitted, men, that what did you say? I say men just need to start being honest. Because if I ask
No,
you,
I didn't. But I wasn't saying that to say that
hold
men be
on,
lying.
let me
Okay, go
prove.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Finish.
Because if I ask you and you sit there and look me in my face and say, "No, babe, I'm not cheating," then I go through your phone and catch. Okay. Let me just give you an example because this is when again what a big dick when I was going through phones. I caught one of my exes, confronted him, texting your cousin, talk about texting this girl, talk about come sit on my face, right? So I confronted him. Girl,
Hey,
who's this girl you talk about come sit on your face?
My
And nigga,
cousin.
my cousin. That's my cousin. So
Right.
this is what I'm saying. I can come ask y'all all day. You're not gonna be honest. So for me, in my mind, the way that I thought about it was, let me go through this phone because I'm not gonna get an honest answer to begin with. I'll get honesty once I go through this phone and make these phone calls. That was my way of thinking. Then I don't think like that now. Don't go through. Don't touch my phone. I won't touch your
And
phone.
why are you defending it then?
nah, but
What
you
am I
can't
defending?
like.
I'm
You're
just. I'm
defending
That's
not.
women
No,
that
man.
still act
no,
like how you used to act.
FX. I didn't say I was defending nobody. I'm not going to. Bad behavior is bad behavior. I'm not giving him a pass. If he was
But
cheating,
look,
let
this,
him be.
but Didi, you got to
But cheating
understand one
doesn't
thing. Guess
don't
what?
mean anything.
What if the nigga not sloppy? What if you go through his phone and you don't find nothing
You're
and he's
right.
still cheating? You know what I'm saying? Like he
But
can still be
what
cheating.
okay.
Like
What can I
you can't justify unethical. Like for instance, right? I'll give you a perfect example of how deep y'all go with this, right? Like in my situation where I'm fighting for custody of my son and all that, right? Or to
I
the permanent custody, whatever. This dude's mom would FaceTime him, and then during the FaceTime, she would have him share his screen and then go to my iMessages and take screenshots of my iMessages. Like a
Damn.
7 year old. You're using like, and of course there's nothing in there. She's trying to get text messages of like my conversations with his therapist and stuff. But that's the thing. It's like, yo, you can't go to unethical routes to get these receipts that y'all like. There's some shit that's just it's unethical.
And Mama said
Like
it. Y'all go through phones too, but I promise you, if he
I
would,
ain't never went through no phone
I
ever.
promise you, if Tigger went through her phone, we would not even probably be talking about it. You know why? Because she probably would have just gave up the phone with no problem.
Girl, DD, stop it, DD.
Let
What are
me
we talking
know.
about?
No,
DD,
no.
stop.
It's
What are
Stop
we
my
it,
talking
fucking,
girl.
it's
about?
my phone. It's my phone. You not taking, and look, this what I was talking about the other day when we was on here when I said that
Okay,
there's,
we
I
would
was
have
talking
nothing to do with
to Harlem Nights about this that like a week ago or whatever, where I said there's double standards that exist that benefit both sexes. And
Yeah.
one double standard that women got is it's y'all are so easily to take on that victim role. Like y'all can just make a nigga a monster that didn't even do nothing. Like
So you don't
you
think
can
she's doing nothing?
and y'all take advantage of
No,
that.
no, no, no.
That's my
Ask the
phone. That's
question.
my
You don't
property.
think
That's
cheating?
my property.
You don't think cheating is doing nothing? You don't think cheating is doing
No. Yeah, that's a great
No.
DD, that's a great question. That's what I think the disconnect is. Yes, no, we don't think cheating is doing anything. We think cheating is a potential outcome of any relationship. So we don't look at that as a justification. Because why? Oh, how about this? Why stop there? Why stop at getting the phone? If you cheat on me, maybe I should just be able to smack the shit out you. Why stop at
Yep.
just getting the phone?
Now
No.
now you can
Wait, who
justify
determines the
smacking me.
parameters? Who
Yep.
determines the limits?
Let me read
Yo,
something
look,
about
look,
men.
you know what I did? You know what I did in the past when I suspected I was getting cheated on? I did one of two things.
What was that?
One, one, I just started fucking other chicks, or
Yeah,
two, I broke
yeah,
up with her. But I
that's it.
didn't go through her phone. Like I'm not
Well,
gonna do that.
they're not going to act like men don't go through phones too, because there are men out there that go through phones. Let's not do that. Mama said people stay in bad situations all the time, and Mama said you a man with kids. What's the difference? Angela said that's exactly what I said earlier. I was trying to say that Angela that you said that earlier. What FA said, I could get it out, but yeah, she said exactly what you said earlier.
What?
Um, in regards to that was his property, and it
God,
was.
God.
Superpad said, "Isn't it a way to hide your text messages and lock your cash app?" Yes, it is, Superpad. Yes, it is. So if you're gonna be out here playing and being a cheater, I need you to be better at it. Thank you.
I think I want women to stop. I mean, why is the confirmation needed so badly?
For me to prove that
Yeah,
you were doing
like
it.
because even in your scenario, why do
Yeah,
you need to prove it? Because why you need to prove it?
because I didn't. I wasn't
Are
out
you
here.
proving it to yourself?
Yes, I was proving it to
Oh,
myself. Yep, it was about me. What do they say? Closure, not closure. I wasn't looking for closure, but I was looking to see if this man was
why
gonna
do
lie.
you need that?
I don't. I was looking to see if this man was gonna lie to my face. To be honest with you,
Why?
I just wanted to see if he was
I
gonna
mean,
lie.
I get. I
He
mean,
did.
don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying to a certain degree. I'm not
Yeah,
acting like I'm not human, but what I'm saying is, I don't know
I
why you
just wanted
needed
the validation.
willing to go to that extent.
Yeah, I wanted the
I would
validation.
like the validation,
Yeah,
maybe. I would ask, but what I'm saying, if me and you together, and I suspect you cheating on me, and I feel strongly because I got
but you
some
don't have
type of
no proof.
no, I keep telling you, I don't need proof.
Yeah, I don't know how that
I
works.
don't need proof. Oh,
They
it
don't
works.
need no
If
proof.
my how about this?
Thank
This
you.
the proof. If my brother tell me, yeah, my man said he seen his girl out, your girl out with another dude at the bar doing this, and they was hugged up, kissing.
That's proof.
The only proof I got is what the man said to me. If my brother saying that to me, if I confront you and say where you was at, and I don't need proof. Him saying it is enough for me.
So you
It's
will believe
really
your
enough
bro
for me.
your girl. You will believe your bro over your girl.
What, my brother? Yes, 100%. If my brother tell me he seen my girl, my wife, kissing a dude at the bar, I'm 100% gonna believe him.
That's gonna be the end of that relationship. There.
Yes,
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
well, that's your
because I
brother.
don't
Yeah,
know
I feel
nowhere.
that's me.
Right.
I'm
I don't know
I'm
where
out. I'm
nowhere where you
good.
where you can go and not present evidence. You're supposed to present evidence first, right? Court of law. That's how
I
they.
mean, but
No, I don't need that burden of
Yeah.
proof.
some things we not in court of law. Like some
Mhm.
things just make sense. Like sometimes you just got to make a decision that best suits you.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just have to make the hard decisions. And a
yeah,
lot of times we
right.
don't realize that we holding on to a fantasy of a person, and we don't even allow people to be honest with us.
No,
Yep.
they lie. They the ones
I
I dealt with
mean, but
definitely lied in my face.
what would you have done with the truth?
What do you mean? I wouldn't have been with
I
them.
mean,
What do
okay,
you
so
mean?
that's what I'm saying. So that's the thing. Like if so did okay, there has to be certain parameters within when we decided to be in a relationship. Like if we together exclusive, then yeah, okay, it is what it is. I can have whatever I want to have. Him. I mean, if we're not married or we're not in a unity type of relationship, then I should be able to have whatever I want to have in my phone. And what's in my phone is none of your business. Keep your hands off of my phone.
Right.
Don't like keep your that's my personal property. That's like a man taking and going
Yo,
in a woman's purse.
yo,
Yeah.
every girl I've dated within like the last since smartphones became a thing has gone through my phone. Every girl, and like I wasn't cheating, nothing crazy, nothing suspicious happened. It's just like this itch inside of them. They can't deny. It's like an instinct driven thing. They can't deny doing it, and
A
it's
lot of
so
them self
crazy.
sabotage too,
That
because it
too.
could
Yeah,
be
that
they
they
do
they
it if it's
self
going too
sabotage.
well. They believe it's too good to be true.
Hold on,
Which is
Um,
crazy.
hold on, y'all. Let me
And
read this comment.
sometimes women just feel like y'all. Sometimes women just feel like men are hiding something that he's not going to share with me. And the only way I'm
true.
gonna find out what he's hiding is if I go through his phone,
I
because
agree with that.
it's certain things. Sometimes it don't even be about whether or not y'all cheating. A lot of times we go through the phone looking for something else and end up finding out some bullshit.
Hold
You
on, let me
know.
read some comments before y'all go. Mama said truth will always come to the light eventually. Super Pat said, I agree with Clean Clean. If you think he's cheating, just leave. Who wants to be in a detective? That's a miserable life.
Yeah.
Trust me, there are women out here that are detectives, CIA agents, FBI agents.
And they love it, and they live for it.
Yes. Mama said phones were the worst mistake ever invented. I agree.
Hold on
Hold
now.
on, Smiley. He said women have intuition about a man cheating, but can take a hint when he trying to tell you what. Hold on. Women have intuition about a man cheating, but can't take a hint when he trying to tell you what you can do to keep him from cheating. Okay. Mama said that's different. All cheating isn't seen. And Super Pad said players always think they're being cheated on because they're cheating. I know because I had a Carl. He was the number one stunner when it came to cheating, baby. Always accused my mama of cheating, but baby, he talk about H Town, somebody rocking, knocking the boots all over. Okay, I'm done. But so yeah, and it's
But
just
you know what though? I think a lot of times, y'all. I think a lot of times women, and this has happened to me, homeboys of mine, and this is something dudes talk about. At some point in relationships, when like the honeymoon phase is over,
Here we go.
and yeah, and the
Here we
frequency
go.
of
Hmm.
when the frequency of intimacy slows down,
he would cut out on the good part, wouldn't he?
high.
He about to
But
spit
you had
some
cut
truth.
You
out.
know that
Clean, clean. You cut out.
like basically. Oh my bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, pick back up when
Yeah,
this,
I
the intimacy
said,
slows down.
yeah, when the intimacy in relationship slows down, that's when a lot start phone,
Damn.
which that's wild to me because that's like, yo, you will basically stop having sex with your man or stop having sex with him often and then be like, oh, he gotta be cheating because I ain't fucking him. And
I,
it's like, well, wait a minute.
I,
Because yeah, this dude's sex drive is high, right? So if you know you only having sex with him once every other week, now you assuming, oh, well, he gotta be cheating but it's like, why don't you just have sex with him
And
more?
guess what? And guess, hey, clean, clean. Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm just, and some of this is our own fault. You know why? Because we don't carry ourselves to the standard. that we should.
Yeah,
And what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
we
yeah,
tolerate women in this irrational, illogical behavior so
yeah,
much that this is the reason why they continue.
yep.
I'm listening to you and I'm relating some of it to my life. And every time I hear certain things, which is all true, what you just said. But when I
Hmm.
hear certain things, I'll say, "Oh, that's because I wouldn't tolerate that. That doesn't happen to me because once you do X, Y, and Z, I would be done, or I
Yeah,
would establish. I would be like, oh no, we're not doing that. What are you
yeah.
talking about? You call me a B
But you
word.
know what
I
though?
don't play no that. You don't call.
A
You can't
lot
call me
of
no B word.
right, no fact. But you know what it is
Uh,
though, and this is something that's deep rooted. A lot of dudes, they don't grow into that level of toleration until later in life because
until later,
a lot of these dudes was raised by single women, so
and they were taught to.
they
Yeah,
were programmed to give women the benefit of the doubt, to accept
mm,
getting yelled at, hit,
yeah,
all of
yeah,
that
yeah.
because they
That's true.
mom did it to them. Yeah, and they either they mom did it to them or they saw their mom. So a lot of times you go through trial and error and then you hit your 30s, 40s and you be like, oh, I ain't tolerating that shit. But when
Yeah,
you growing up, your
yeah.
mind is kind of fucked. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
that's true. That is very true. That's why I said men. I no, I agree with you 100%. I'm talking about 35 plus old men. It's no
Yeah, you can't.
it's almost this is why I do believe in, like, man, focus on becoming more successful, because if you focus and becoming a better person or whatever, because your options will grow, and
Yep.
it won't you won't have to deal with mid-level women or average women talking
What
about what
up,
they won't, what
the
they'll deal with, or what they won't deal with, because it won't be
So
Yep.
relevant to
let me
you.
let
What
y'all
up,
y'all
the
y'all
Huh?
y'all are so funny
What
because
up?
what we're not talking about and what we haven't brought
I
up
didn't
is the
call
fact
nobody
that
no mid-level woman on here. Don't do that.
what we're not addressing is a
I
lot of
ain't
times
even phones.
when a
I admit
woman
that shit.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
When a woman shuts down sexually, a lot of times that has to do with number one, the attention that she's getting from the man, or she's possibly into somebody else.
Yeah, both reasons to
Yep.
leave her.
Those are two reasons.
Two good reasons to leave her.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
Probably.
and
Did you
hey,
hear what he said?
hold on. If that's your choice, okay, fine. If that's your
right.
choice, okay, fine. But if you can fix it because you're the issue, because it's possible that the fact that she shut down sexually is because of you.
Not, but you know what? You got to understand one
The
thing. You
issue
got
is
to
that you
understand
didn't
one thing though too.
communicate it.
But you
Yeah,
also got
but
to,
maybe she
that's
has
not,
communicated it.
but that, no, no, no.
Because
Maybe.
a
Look,
lot
I'm
of
not,
times, hold on, because y'all only speaking from a man's point of view. So y'all are talking about women shutting down
no,
sexually. And
I'm
what
talking from a woman's point of view
hold
too.
on. What I'm saying, y'all are talking about from a man's point of view. A woman was shut down sexually. You said a woman was shut down sexually because I stayed here quiet and listened. You said a woman was shut down sexually and then start going through your phone because she's saying if she's not sleeping with you, you got to be sleeping with somebody. But I'm saying from the point of the woman shutting down sexually, it's either two things going on. Because
No,
we don't just
No,
hold
no,
on. See,
He's
that's
a
what I'm talking about
goddamn.
accountability though.
no, Harlem
no,
That's
Nights,
it's
what I'm
more than
Harlem
two
Nights,
reasons.
listen to
It's
me,
more
listen
than
to
two
me.
reasons.
Women have I've had a girl shut down sexually because she gained weight and was unconfident in her body. I've had
okay, so
women will shut down sexually
right.
because of chemical imbalances.
Okay,
It's not
that's
just
cool.
that.
I
It's
get
not
you.
just that.
Okay, so let me say this. I've been there, so yeah, you're right. But don't you think that her man, if he's her man and he really got her, he will understand that and he will help her work through that
No, I
No,
think
and
you
she
be
should
can't
like,
help
oh,
her
that's some
work
communicate.
shit
through
I'm not.
that. You can't
No,
help her work through that.
It's really
You
sad that y'all
can't.
believe that. It's sad
You
that
know,
y'all believe
no,
that.
no, I've
Because if you
tried.
believe that,
I've tried.
if you
you
believe that
gotta
there
let
is
somebody
no
finish.
listen, if you believe that there is no working through that, there's no counseling, there's no therapy, there's no her getting on the right medications. If you believe that the answer to her shutting down is just to say, "Oh, I'm not tolerating that, I'm leaving,"
Yeah, I'm out. Clean, clean. This what I say. You
That's
know what, man? You clean, clean. I'm
terrible.
out. I'm out. Now.
but
Harlem,
then we
Harlem.
create
I don't.
baby
Hold on,
mama,
hold
but
on,
we
hold on,
create
hold on.
baby
Let me
mama culture
finish.
when
Let
we
me
say we
finish.
out.
Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm just messing with you, Harlem. I'm just messing with you, Harlem. But this what I'll say. It's not that I disagree with Harlem. I do disagree with Harlem. I agree
You
with the
always
fact
disagree.
that people in life go through stuff. Sometimes you go through you gaining weight or whatever, and you go through mental
Stress.
imbalances and all these different things that my man was saying, right? But my issue is this: men, you deserve women that can communicate. Hey, listen, I notice I haven't been doing my job as a woman by giving you myself as much as you need or whatever, but I'm
And vice
struggling with.
versa.
Hold on, yeah, and vice versa, absolutely,
Vice versa.
and yeah, sure. But I'm talking for the men. See, I'm speaking from a men's perspective now. Men, you deserve a woman that can communicate with you and say, "I'm struggling with this. I'm struggling with this. Can you help me? This is just where I'm at." That's where I do agree with you, Harlem. Yeah, a man can help you in the sense, but they can only help you if you ask for help. And they can only help you if you telling them why you may be doing or
Well,
struggling in the
I,
areas that you're
I feel
struggling
you
in.
on that. I
So
feel you on that,
women, hold on,
Hefe.
let me just I'm gonna land it. All I'm gonna say is this: men, you deserve mature women that can explain how they feel and tell you what they're going through in life. You shouldn't have to play the guessing game with these women all the time. Okay?
Yeah. And
Okay,
look,
let me respond to that.
let
Hold
me
on, let
just
me
add to
respond.
that. I just
Hold
want to add
on,
one
let
thing
me
to that.
respond. Okay,
Hold
go
on, let
ahead,
her
go
finish.
ahead.
Yeah, I just want to
Sorry.
Let
add
me
one thing to
respond.
that.
Let her
Oh,
respond
okay,
real,
Okay,
real
go
quick,
ahead.
Gideon. Respond.
so yes, men do deserve women who can communicate how they feel. Also, just like
I
women
got you.
deserve men who will consider how the woman is feeling and work to change the behavior or work
I
to
agree.
improve the behavior
I agree.
and just be because a lot of men have that one ear out the other syndrome where oh here she go complaining about that again, oh yeah here she go complaining because I know I for me I'm very detailed. I'm
Again?
always communicating how I feel.
He said,
Hold
I'm
on,
just
again?
saying. I'm just
No, no,
saying.
no, no. I
I'm
think the
very
issue.
detailed, but
I
you
agree
have
with you until you said again.
men that don't. No, I'm saying I didn't say again.
No, he said,
she's
did she go
right.
complaining
Harlem,
about that
you,
again?
Harlem's right.
So if
You,
the
I
man
mean
is saying,
that's what he
but if the
said.
man is saying she's complaining about it again, that means he already tried to help her at one point.
Not
Now he's
all the
getting fed
time.
up.
Not all the time.
And look,
Not all the. If she say, if a woman say, "Hey, you're not communicating to me. You're not opening up
need more to go.
things. I'm finding things out outside of you. You're not being open. You're not. I'm trying to be here for you, and you're hiding things." And he continues to do that. That's continued behavior. That means that you're not respecting what I'm asking of you in our
No, no,
relationship.
no. I
I'm not.
think that
You're not respecting that I'm asking you to spend more time with me, or you're not respecting that I'm asking you to be more financially aware or financially present in this relationship. You're continuing this poor
financially.
behavior.
I don't
I'm
know
But
how
just
we
look,
got
saying.
over here.
this what I was
I'm
gonna
talking
say.
about all sectors.
But this what I wanted
Right.
to add though. I've wasted valuable years and money
With the conversation.
trying to help women through anxiety issues, through insecurities, through weight gain shit, through like some stuff, yeah, some stuff can happen to a couple. Y'all can lock in therapy, whatever, and overcome it. But there's some things that that as a man, you can't help her with. She has to
And
go as an individual and go through
I
right,
that.
agree with that.
Cause like
but
I
that's for
said, like, well, hold
people.
on, well, let me land it. Like I said,
Y'all funny.
we grow up being raised by single women. So internally, mentally, we're trying to be the dude that our mom never had. And we go through the craziest shit. We waste so much money trying to help people or trying to stay with a person that you can't help and that you should have never stayed with.
I agree with that.
That's why you gotta develop that tolerance level. A lot of times if you leave a chick when she wilding like that will be the kick in the ass to get her to go get some help
There we
and try
go.
to better herself. But as long as you stay and tolerate that shit, she ain't going go get no help or go work out or go do
Clean.
nothing.
You're 100% right. This is why the confusion always lie to me because y'all so strong and y'all got all this perseverance and y'all got all this in one breath. But then y'all always, I need a man to help me get through this. My man should be able to help. It's where we get confusing sometimes where
Yep.
it's not that I'm not saying we don't need each other to get through things sometimes, but I'm leaning towards when Clean says there are certain things Yeah, you got to endure yourself. You need to improve that yourself. I can't tell you, I can't be there every time you keep shoving Cheetos down your damn throat. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that. I'm just saying that I can't do that.
That's a
You know what I mean?
fact.
I can't keep calling you beautiful when you
Yeah.
clearly are not beautiful and or you don't even
You know
treat yourself
what,
like
FA?
you beautiful. No, you don't treat yourself like you beautiful. You keep
Let
eating
me
yourself to death and doing this type of stuff
But
and
you
let
know
me
buying
what,
bigger
FA,
clothes.
hold on,
FA, do
y'all.
you
Let me
know?
read.
Hold
Hold
on,
on, hold
FA, do
on,
you
hold on,
know
hold
that
on,
women
hold
have the same? Hold
The
on, let me
host is
FA,
speaking.
I
The
gotta
host
say
is
this.
speaking. The
on. Hold on.
host is speaking.
Hold on. Thank you. Let me read these comments. I know y'all want to get y'all shit off. God damn. Let me read the comments. They want to get their shit off too. Mama said some men different when they cheating and it raises suspicions more differently. Mama said I had a woman call me pretending to be the man. We were both seeing from his phone and he didn't say anything until we went back and forth for a minute saying it was her on his phone. Swisher's laughing. Swisher said, "You can help her. You can start working out together." Um,
That don't
Mama,
work.
Mama said, "But women are
Don't
supposed to
nothing
stay."
work. Nothing never work.
Hold on, let me finish. Mama said, "But women are supposed to stay when the man can't perform." And Auntie said, "Communication
They
works
don't
both
have to.
ways." And Mama, he said to you, I almost said that if she don't want to have sex, you might be laying it down. You might not be laying it down right. Um, Mama said exactly. So she said, never heard a female tell me she don't want sex because she feel fat. What are the things you can't help? And Mama said, all right, as you age, you go through many issues in life. I see why he lost his girl. Oh God. Okay, let's keep this cute on this live today, okay? Please.
Lost his
I was
girl.
just,
That one
I
be
was,
no. That come with it. And embrace it, cling cling, because losing is subjective. Losing could be
Nah,
gaining.
that's dodging a
Yeah,
bullet.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
That's what's
gaining.
so crazy is like
Yeah.
a lot of these chicks. It ain't and like everybody like people in the comments like they gonna say whatever. Like a lot of stuff happens. Like the one girl I dated that had the weight issue. She had the weight issue because one of her friends died, and then she got depressed and started and gained like 40 pounds. Like she became unrecognizable. She did not want to get naked in front of me. She didn't want to take showers in front of me. She didn't want to. I stayed for a whole year trying to do everything I could, but
I
she
want
was fucked up. Like,
to
that's why, like, it's not about I'm not laying it down and then, like, real life shit happens.
but
And
that like you said, real life shit happens with us too. To piggyback off what she's
that's
saying.
what I was about to say.
Um, listen,
We deal with the same shit.
I'm in
Like
a
we
I
put
ain't
up
gonna
with
be
the
the
same
first.
shit.
I said, what the hell you over there doing with these filters, sir? Swisher said it's a part of your job to make your lady feel beautiful if you love her for real.
If you
yeah, but
committed
if
to her,
she don't
yeah.
feel beautiful, nothing you say gonna matter. She
And
gotta
Mama
feel
said men go
beautiful.
through changes too, not always good either. And Swisher said so
Right.
basically you was with a walrus. All right, I want to say this to piggyback off of what Harlem Knight says because what she's saying is facts. But FA, I want to say something that you said. It's a to me, it goes back to knowing the person that you're with
Yes.
because
Yeah.
you're going to
Man or
know.
woman.
Yes,
Man or woman.
you should know when your partner is, I would not in the mood or something's triggering them or something is
I agree.
bothering them. So you can have hey, babe, what you got going on? Let's have a
Yeah.
conversation. If you don't pick up on it, but it goes back to what F.A. saying. You should know your partner. Me, listen, I have been down bad since October. So I
Right.
get on here, I don't tell my business. So sex ain't the first thing that comes to mind when I wake up in the motherfucking morning. Excuse my language. You know what comes to my
Right.
mind? Money. Because guess what? Sex don't pay no bills. Money do.
Yeah.
So that ain't the first thing that crossed my mind. So I'm sorry if I'm not feeling in the mood to have sex every day
No,
or
but
at the mall.
and this is why I agree with you, DD, and this is why I will tell men to lower their ego a little bit.
Yes.
With no, hold on, let me finish because you might not agree in the end, but
Okay.
this is why I tell men. Uh, turnover sex, like what they call it, side sex. I hear some
Oh
women
yeah.
I hear some men complain about how their women don't do much. Look at it like this: if you visibly know she's going through different things in her life,
Yeah.
I look at her turning on her side as a sign of submission. That's how I look at it. I'd be like, well. thank you for still wanting to at least do your job by giving me yourself, because I know as a human, you mentally are just not there right now.
Yeah,
But
we
you're
need some
still
help.
trying to do, you're still trying to do your job. So I look at, I don't take, in my younger days, and a lot of men would say, oh, I don't want your pity. They call it pity sex. I'm at work. I don't want your, now, I don't look at it that way. I look at it like, you know why? Because sometimes I do the same thing. Meaning sometimes I don't want to do it. And I'm like, all right, look, all right, listen, I'm
We
gonna give
gotta
you what
take
I got.
one for the
I'm
team.
gonna give you what I got.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
keep
saying?
your ass
You know
time
what
out
I'm
the
saying?
way.
So I do. This is why I do tell men to do a little better in this
Oh, you
idea.
ladies. Yeah.
As long as she's still giving yourself to her, you should look at
Yes.
it look at it like, you know what, my girl really banged with me. The fact that she's still giving me herself when I know she don't want to go, but you know what it is too. Sometimes men have never went through anything where they don't want to have sex. So
Yeah.
they can't relate. You know what I mean? So they just can't relate. So, and I get it. That's why but the man has to say
When
it.
the
That's
fuck
why
do
I'm
you
telling
even
the
trying to
men,
do it? When the F do y'all turn it off? I'm like, Lil Wee Wee,
no,
got fell asleep. Gotta
yeah,
stop.
but it's in our nature. You know what I'm saying? But the point
Now,
is, it is, it's just in our nature. But the point is, I'm telling the men, hey, listen, look at that as in a sense of gratitude. Don't always look at it like,
yes, I
that's
agree
all
with
she
you.
want to give. Now, if it lasts for too long, now it shouldn't be lasting for years and stuff like that.
No, but
But if
we
she
got
just lost somebody, or you going through something, you said through October, or like my man said, his girl lost his best friend or something. Have some empathy, man. Have some realistic understanding that. Now that's what. Now, yeah, yeah. Just bear with her. Bear
yeah.
with her through that
The
process.
first thing on my mind in the morning is not waking up to roll over to give you none. It's me
Yeah.
waking up like, damn, these bills due. I got another day to figure out how I'm gonna get this bill money. It ain't sex. When you are an adult and you out here adulting in life, sex is it's the first thing from your mind. How we get to this money? I'm sorry.
Clink, clink. We
And
can't
it's
hear you. Clink, clink.
Oh, my bad. No, I was saying like, look, when my mom died, I ain't have nothing for
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe like 2, 3 months, maybe even
Yeah.
longer. I was done. You know, my mom was like my best friend, and she
uh,
died suddenly. It wasn't like over time. It was
Oh
like,
wow.
yeah,
Wow.
it was just like I got a phone call, blow. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was done for a minute, and my girl, she held me down, and it wasn't like she was like, oh, like why you ain't, and it's the same thing vice versa. I'm cool with support through times. My thing is the type of person I am, and maybe I get this because of the profession I'm in. I'm always like, I'm cool with whatever time we going through, but what's the end game? Like, what's the goal to like turn over? Like, I don't just want to. I
Yeah.
just don't
might
want to
not know half
sit
the time
and
what the end game is. She might not know what that is.
Now she might not know, but what he's saying is we should be approaching it. First of all, it's a grace period. In every situation, you have a longer grace period. Somebody lose their fucking mother, you might get them 2 years
Yeah.
before they get back to who they are, right?
yeah,
But you do want to see some progression though. Like, you know what I mean? Even if it's little progression, you want to see some progression because you're also dealing with, listen, you're also in a relationship with another person. And this other person, although they may not have lost their mother, they still are looking at you to still be the person that they wanted to be with. Like you don't get to just become a whole new person either.
No,
yeah,
You
and
know what
they
I'm
they don't get
saying?
that time back. All of that
like I
time that
said,
those valuable years that they used in
Yeah,
their life to support you. Like, what if
yeah,
you never change and y'all end up breaking up? They don't get that
yeah.
5 years
yeah.
back. You
Like
know what
I
I'm saying?
said, it piggybacks off what Harlem Nights was saying and what FAU were saying. It's really just about knowing your partner and who your partner is.
I agree. I agree.
Like that's
Men
it.
Yeah.
and
You
women.
gotta,
I,
they
I
gotta
wish I
know,
could put this on women, but men and women.
men
Yes,
and
Oh,
women.
start
We
yes.
gotta
asking
be
questions.
accountable.
Ask
Yeah.
more questions, dog. But you know what? You know what it is? And this is really what it is. And that's why I speak so bluntly. When a motherfucker ain't got no values, they don't know to ask questions that are valuable. I'm just telling you. So I can tell you the questions to ask. But if these things ain't valuable to you, you ain't gonna never ask them. You see what I'm saying?
It's just, especially. when you go through something and your partner don't communication does play a big part, and your partner is not aware that like you struggling
Yeah.
mentally, you know what I'm saying? So, and then they're thinking like, oh, this person just don't like me, they're turned off by me, all sorts of thoughts go through everybody, not just women. They go through men's heads too. Men feel unattracted when women reject them. Their women reject them and don't want to have sex with them. Because look, clean, 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 clean thing. The woman didn't want to have sex because she was fat and it had nothing to do with you. But you probably still felt the type of way, like, does this got something to do with me? Just maybe a little bit, even though she told you what the reason was. Maybe. I, I'm just asking for.
Yeah, but look to the original point when we was talking about with the Tigger thing. She went through my phone.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? And it was like, I'm like, damn, I'm holding you down, but you insecure because of how.
Now
uh,
you going through my phone almost on some. He must be fucking skinny bitches. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
Clean,
it's
clean. Can I
like,
ask you a question?
yeah.
This off topic, but how was it to be with a person that was slimmer and then got big? I couldn't imagine.
Man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, man. And it is no diss to her because she was a sweet person, but it was crazy because it happened. I'm gonna tell
So
you what
quickly.
happened. It happened so quick. Like she used to come to my crib. We'll hang out, whatever. She'd stay for like a day or two, go home, come. She was a nurse, so I went out of town for work. I was gone for 2 weeks and I came back and I was like, yo, I miss you, come through, whatever. And she kept like having reasons not to come. And I was like, yo, so I'm thinking maybe she's cheating or something.
Yeah.
And then finally she was like, I'm gonna come over, but I gotta tell you that, I done put on a little bit of weight and I was just like kind of ashamed. And I was like, man, you my girl, like come through, man, it's cool.
hmm.
She came through and
Mm.
like, yo,
Again.
it was crazy. And I mean, I didn't react like bad. My first instinct was to try to make her feel better, but it was so crazy. And then it just like, it went up, 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 up. So what happened was, she actually disappeared. Like she kind of broke up with me. Like she just, I guess she assumed that I just didn't like her no more. So she kind of disappeared. She just like ghosted for like, I don't know, maybe like a couple months. And then she hit me up one night. This when I got I just got a new apartment in the city. And she hit me up and she's like, hey, like, I'm sorry, da da da. I want to come through see you. I want to see your new crib. I was like, come through. She came and I'm thinking like, yo, I'm about to smash, like, and
Right.
she came through and literally she was like, and I'm not even over exaggerating. She had gained like maybe 65 pounds, 65,
Goodness
70
gracious.
pounds. Like, and it was crazy because when we first got together, she was a slimmy. She was slim with big boobs. Like, that was low key. That was my favorite part about her was like her body. And that's what did kind of make it hard. Cause I was like, dang, like, I'm not really attracted to you no more, you
That's
Mm.
know,
you missed
like
our
physically.
conversation yesterday.
You said what?
You missed our weight conversation yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh no, that's
Oh,
a crazy joint,
I
man.
missed it
I
too.
I
Yeah,
was not
missed the weight
attracted no
conversation.
more.
Yeah,
And
you
it
missed.
wasn't I was still attracted to her as a person and like she was my friend and shit, but physically it like she became a person that I would not approach or talk to.
All right, let me
Yeah, yeah, that's
comment.
nasty work.
Harlem, you quiet over there. You good? Mama
Girl,
said,
I'm just listening. I'm just over here listening. It's funny to hear other people's preferences and other people's thoughts because I've always been a big girl and I ain't never been single.
No, but
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah. No,
saying. That
no, but it's
but
a
I
difference
got
for
that's some
always
people's
being
But it's
big,
about it's
preference.
about it's
being
about
slim.
preference.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, that's
yeah.
about
some people's
preference. And I
preference. You know what I'm
think
saying?
I think I mean I'm not saying that something's wrong with your preference. I'm just saying I'm just speaking on my experience
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Right.
as a
yeah,
big
yeah.
girl. And
Nah,
I'm
look,
just saying
it's
no,
the same
listen.
with height
I'm
with
just saying
dudes.
this. Listen to me.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is there
yeah,
are a lot of women out there, just like there are a lot of women out there, just like there are a lot of men, have anxiety about their height. There are a lot of women out there that have anxiety about their weight. And I feel like, a lot of this
yeah. Sure.
this is the stigma that society puts on bigger women or short men, whichever one you want to acknowledge. And I feel like it's about preference. I don't feel like nobody is not prepared, not preferred. I feel like everybody sees
Oh yeah.
something that they like. You
Yeah.
Oh
know,
no,
we
no, no,
see.
that's not.
I mean, we see
I mean, that's a
everybody.
nice in a nice
Everybody see.
world.
That's a nice.
No, I'm just saying. At the end of the day, I know you done been in a grocery store and seen a big woman with a man, and you was trying to figure out what the hell can he see in her.
Oh
I've
yeah,
met
100%,
men. I've met
Yeah.
100%.
men that have told
Not
me at
often,
times.
but yeah.
I've met men that have told me at times, saying you done lost too much weight. I don't even know if I can deal with you now. You ain't no big girl no more. Like people tell me that all the time. You're not no big girl no more. I'm like, I'm a 14, 12, 14. Yeah, I'm still in the big girl category. I'm still wearing double sizes. That's
Mm.
big girl
They
status.
don't love you. They don't love you. They're
They don't,
they're
and they don't
fetishing
have
about
to.
you.
And they
No,
don't
no, no,
have
no.
to
What I'm
because
saying, because to tell a person you losing too much. I mean, a bigger person that losing weight is not as attractive. They're talking about sexual attraction because they can't be
but
talking
that's
about.
preference. Because I know guys who like big women who prefer a big girl over a smaller girl.
Yeah,
I
but
know
it
guys that
usually
prefer
be
that.
temporary because when they die at 60, they be trying to lose weight, right?
That's
Yeah.
just
A
because
lot
of
of
what
them
it
be
does to
trying
their
to lose
health.
weight
Yeah.
later. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I do know there are men and women that prefer plus size people, right? I get that. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna leave that alone. Go ahead,
All
Clemente.
right, let me
Yeah.
read some
Nah.
comments. Hold on, hold
Oh.
on.
Uh-huh.
Mama said I had a man only wanted oral on him when it came to intercourse. He couldn't keep up. LOL. Swisher is laughing. And he stopped trying and only wanted oral on himself, shaking my damn head. Mama said women are more understanding than men. Swisher said to Mama, I don't know such issues. Just wanted to throw that out there. Swisher, we only care that they check our phones when we cheating. Wow. Mama
Oh,
said Swisher right. He's talking about men. He said, let's be clear. We
that's
only
not
care
true.
that they check
No,
our.
you only care. You don't speak for men because men care because sometimes men feel an invasion of privacy, or men don't feel like they're being accused of cheating when they're not. So it's not always because we are actually cheating. I ain't cheating right now. If somebody was to choose to grab my phone and try to go through it, I would feel away. I would be like, "What are you doing?" You know what
Would
I
you
mean?
would you
Secretly,
Yeah.
tussle over it?
huh?
Would you tussle over it?
My
Would
no,
you
I'm not
tussle
dealing with
like
it. No, my
for?
wife ain't gonna do that. So no.
Okay.
I'm just saying the type of woman I'm with is not going. If I say give me my phone, she's gonna give me my phone.
Oh, see me.
Yeah.
And just FYI, I used to go through phones. I don't do that anymore. I don't have to do
Yeah.
that anymore because my boyfriend makes me feel so confident secure in my relationship. I ain't got to do that. So I just found me one that making me feel
If he make you feel confident, so if he don't make you feel confident, how you gonna go through the phone?
no, I don't do that no more.
Okay, cool. Okay, okay, okay.
That part of my life is over. When that boy cheated on me on my birthday, and I found out going through his phone, and I threw his phone. That was it. I was like, okay, my last. I wanted. I'm done with it. No more.
Can I make a highlight?
Yeah, and calling women too. I used to do that too. I'd be like, oh yeah, you with him? I with him too, girl. We
Yeah.
just linked up. Yeah, I was her. Yeah, I was toxic.
I think
Like,
this was the most I've ever agreed with Harlem. I think we should just take a moment to acknowledge that.
what?
About 90% of the things she said today, I agree with.
Oh, about not going through
I
the phone.
just believe
Yeah,
in
okay.
people
No,
having
just
their own private
everything.
space. Like
Everything
that
she
don't make
was
no
saying.
sense. Be honest. Don't why like just be honest. And if I gotta be with
Yeah.
somebody I need to be checking their phone, that ain't somebody I need to be with.
Yo,
Yeah.
let me
But
ask y'all, those videos that leaked Tigger, because I came on here late. I don't know if y'all talked about it, but like, I don't know if I'm tripping, but it don't look like he did anything.
He didn't.
no,
Like it
no,
don't
you're
like,
not. No, you're not. I
You're
want you
not
to be
tripping.
certain because he did nothing. It's not even
Nothing.
nothing could be
No,
misconstrued.
don't feel bad because I was trying to rewatch the video. Like, okay, I'm waiting to see if what happened. What happened?
yeah. Even
I
that
mean
one video,
he had
she
to get the
threw herself to
phone.
the ground. Like
Yeah,
she,
That's what
he
I'm
had to get
and
the
saying.
then
phone.
The person
He
that was holding the phone was trying to egg it on, like, get
Yeah,
off of her.
honey,
You're doing, and Tigger was like,
Mr.
I'm not
Tigger,
doing nothing. I'm standing right here.
but
Mr.
he
Tigger,
needed to get his
it was her
phone
friend.
back. He needed to get his phone back because ain't no telling what she was gonna do with his phone. You know, it's
It
a
was
lot of
something
stuff
in
been
that
coming
phone she
out.
wanted. That's why I'm not excusing neither one of the behaviors. Because if he was cheating, he was wrong.
I
But
mean, but
she was
cheating
That
wrong.
don't
don't
give her
give
the
you
right to take him the
It
entitlement to get
phone.
the
don't
It
know.
phone.
don't give
So
her the right to
okay,
take his
so
phone.
so Didi, if she cheating on him, do he got the right to uppercut her?
Oh, bruh. We talk about taking phones and you talk about
It
I
punching
might
women.
be
mean,
it
he
might
don't
be
He
either
valuable.
way.
It
Okay, well
might
look,
be
he
stuff in
didn't
that
punch
phone that's
if
damaging.
she cheating on him, do he got the right to steal her car?
you. We're talking about a phone.
It's
Stop it.
No,
property. It's
It's a
right.
property.
Same thing.
It's
phone.
It's
property.
property. It's
And look,
Even
these
property.
if
iPhones be $1,400. You can get a used car for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where
So
you
Yeah.
what
get
I'm
used cars?
saying
You ain't
is,
seen the car prices lately? That's a lie.
no,
He
you can
said
go
used
get
car.
you can go get you a
That's not
'98
fair.
Honda right
No, you
now
cannot.
for
No, you
1,500.
cannot.
I can
Not.
if you
Yeah,
can go to
you
the
can. Yeah,
auction,
you
you
can,
can.
Didi. Yeah, you
So
If
can.
you
my
go to
thing
the
is,
auction, baby,
so
but you're
my
not going
thing
to the
is, if
dealer.
he
Stop.
if she cheat on him, do he got the right
Y'all
to
just want to
steal her
justify
car?
the bad behavior,
no,
and I'm not going to
two
do that.
wrongs don't
Just
never
want
make
to justify
a
behavior.
right. They
They
both
don't.
he whether he was cheating or not, cheating is irrelevant. You
No,
deal
it's
with
not.
cheating a
Exactly.
different way. It
No,
is
it's
no,
not.
you deal with
Yeah.
cheating a different way. You handle that
Yeah.
differently. You
No,
don't
it's
take
not.
somebody's phone and then get into a tussle and start rolling
Cheating
around on the
is not
floor,
irrelevant.
screaming and crying, get off of me
The
because you
cheating is
cheating
not
on me. That's
irrelevant. Now, the
the
circumstances
cheating is
behind
irrelevant.
it, the
Yeah, that's
cheating
why
is
she's in
irrelevant.
jail.
You,
You
DD.
go to jail
okay,
for
this is the
taking
problem I
somebody's
have.
phone. You
This is
ain't
the
gonna go to
problem
jail
that
for
I
cheating.
have. This is the problem that
I
I
want to
have.
hear what your
Y'all want
mama. Mama, do you agree with DD? Do you support what she's saying? Please comment and give your opinion.
who you
Go ahead.
asking, FA?
No, I'm asking your mother. Do she agree with you? And please give her opinion on this. But go ahead and finish.
She did her. I think she did already.
No,
Hold
I'm
on.
talking about a part of what you saying right now.
My Swisher said these dudes are hell, ain't they, Swisher? Mom said it was a man who said it. The Swisher said, "Would you wrestle over it?" Is the question. If you not doing nothing, would you fight your lady over the phone? Hell no. So let's be
Right? No,
real.
I'm gonna get my phone back though.
Yeah, but would you
I'm not
fight?
gonna fight her. Well,
Yeah,
if she's assaulting me, I'm gonna defend myself. Yes.
but she wasn't assaulting you. She
Right. That's why I said right. No,
rolling on
I'm
rolling
answering the
on the floor
question.
like
If
a
she
broken.
takes my phone, I'm going to take it back. If she starts to assault me, I'm going to defend myself.
I again, I'm not saying if. Notice how I said if he was. I'm not just that was wrong. I'm not
Man,
excusing. I'm not
I
excusing your bad behavior,
I
nor
didn't
am I
see
excusing her bad behavior.
I didn't see women react
Cheating
more
is not a crime,
aggressively.
okay?
I didn't see
Cheating is
women.
not a
Cheating is
crime.
not a crime. That's
I
why I
don't
It's
said
know.
cheating
not.
is
You think
irrelevant.
you're
It's not.
right.
It's not a
I
crime.
didn't
How
He
did
won't
it
see.
go
make
to
y'all feel
jail
when
for
y'all was
cheating.
cheated on?
Hold
How did
on. He
it make
will
you
not go
feel
to
when you
jail
was
for
cheated on?
cheating, but she will
How
go
did
to
it
jail
make
for
you feel
taking
when
his
you was
phone.
cheated on?
That's
It's not a crime
100% right.
to make you feel when you was cheated on. It's not a crime,
Yo,
though.
I
A
How
didn't
lot of niggas
see.
in jail based on feelings.
I didn't see women react more
did it make
Women
aggressively from a
women
FA?
dude
too.
touching they
Hold on. Because
wig or
FA, don't
something.
do that. Don't do that, FA. Because you said you almost
Women
lost your
too.
mind over one. Don't do it.
Women
That
Don't
too.
do it.
you right. And guess what? And I could have went to jail for a long time.
So
And
let's
I could
we
have.
not
I'm glad
so
certain things didn't happen at that time.
I'm the only one being real.
But I'm
I'm the
not
only one being real on
justifying
this
that
side.
behavior though. I'm also not justifying my behavior at that time. I would have deserved to go to jail if I did something stupid on it during that time. I would have deserved it.
Richard said, if she snatch your phone and run off, will you chase her?
N- Today, no, I don't care. Go look, go find it.
Okay.
I'm not chasing nobody. Go ahead, do whatever you got to do.
In this
But
day and
I'm
time, if
also
you
not
find
afraid
something
of
in the
losing a
phone,
woman.
yeah.
See,
Well,
I don't live in a
That's why
reality where
that's
it's
why
like
I'm
things
not.
be that's why things be hidden. That's why things be hidden.
they be
Listen,
hiding stuff because they
let
love
me
you.
Yeah.
let me tell you something. I used to some of my friends. Oh my gosh, because I'm in this business.
Mhm.
And my friend, my guy friend, married most of them. Okay, baby, the escape codes and things that they have on their phone, you be thinking you playing a damn jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, you got
And
to.
like,
Right.
Watch this. Tap it. Ain't no damn jigsaw puzzles. This shit unlocked to pictures, phone numbers. I'm like, bro, you folks got this too much time on your hands. So, Tigger
Man,
was
it don't look the woman, my girl that I'm with now went through my phone like back in
you got a
2023.
fake on there?
You said what?
But you got a fake game on there disguised? I just asked it. Do you got a fake game on there?
A fake what?
A fake game, like an app disguised as something else?
Nah, nah,
Why would
nah.
you?
Look, it wasn't even my
No,
phone
Is
I'm
that what
actually.
you
asking.
looking for?
I was asking.
It wasn't even actually my phone. It was my iPad. But you know, the iPad is connected to the phone, so it's got
Yeah,
all the same
I
stuff.
got a
Yep.
story for you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So look, she did it, and this is another thing. Because my son was doing like this virtual tutoring, and he was using my iPad, and so I left it with him, and he know my code by heart. So I went to the store. She went through the joint. I guess she was like, let me see it for a second or whatever. Went through there. She didn't tell me she did it for like 4 days. She was just acting weird. And like, I was like, yo, what's wrong? And
Hmm.
she kept saying nothing. And then finally she told me. Now, mind you, she didn't find nothing on there because I wasn't cheating. What she did is she went all the way up my camera roll and all the way up my text and saw like naked pictures of my ex and stuff, like, and my ex was bad. Like, so she felt the way about that, like, oh, what is it? And it was a major problem for a long time.
Because she
And
wanted
I
to know
was
why you got pictures of your ex in your phone. Nude.
Well, no, no, no. Now, mind you, it wasn't like I was keeping them purposely. Like very rarely do you just sit and go all the way up to 2018 and delete like that. I don't even look at the pictures no more. They just in there. They don't even load unless you on Wi-Fi because when you go that high up,
Yeah,
it got to pull from the cloud.
yeah.
So I'm not like you know what I'm saying. And she that our relationship was wild for like 3 months over that. And I'm like, my homeboy was like, yo, was she fine? I was like, bro, I ain't doing nothing. She looked at the old shit
I
and
bet you
just
want to look through that phone again.
yeah, and that's what I told her. And look, I felt offended because we
Yep.
live together. I hold you down. Like it ain't like it's chicks calling my phone or suspicious stuff happening. You had no probable cause to go through my phone. You just invaded my privacy. And that really hurt. It like hurt my feelings, to be honest. Like it breached the trust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, like that like you supposed to be somebody I'm spending my life with. And I'm like, now I trust you. I trust you with my money, with my kid, with valuable things in my life. And you breach the trust. Like that's why I say that going through the phone shit is deeper than what people think. Like it's almost like if somebody breaking your house. Like you know how you got that feeling of invasion. Like damn, somebody was in my house. Like somebody was in my closet, my kitchen, like my sanctuary type. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I say like that going through the phone shit is not cool, bro. It's
It's
not
not that deep.
cool.
Uh, that's deep. It ain't that. It ain't never that serious. If my boyfriend asked me right now if he want get a phone,
It ain't that serious to you.
you
To
know.
you.
Yeah, you don't got the right
But
to say it ain't that
again,
serious.
a man and y'all men with y'all phones or something else. Y'all don't even have y'all phone up when y'all go to the bathroom. Y'all turn it upside down. So some of
Y'all
y'all.
don't either. I'm
So
doing the woman thing. Y'all too.
Yep.
who?
Women
Yep.
do that too. I'm no, I'm
He's
doing.
saying that.
I'm
He's
doing.
saying that
I'm
because
doing.
I be saying that.
Because
We
every
do.
woman,
He
because
ain't
y'all do
lying.
it
I
too.
turn my phone down. I turn my phone
Mm,
down all the time. I ain't even gonna sit on here in front.
mm.
And my mama said it's a damn phone shaking my head.
But I
What are
turn
you
my
Yeah,
talking
phone
I'm
about?
down
going
It's a
through
damn
it.
phone. People's whole identity is in their phone now. Like, we're
Yeah,
not gonna act.
everything.
We're not gonna act like it's not 2026.
something,
If
you
you,
know I'm doing it. I'm not fit to
it,
hide anything. If I'm moving around a certain way, that's because of some shit you did. If I'm handling you a certain way, that means you got categorized off of some shit you did. And that's how you being handled because of some shit you did. Because otherwise, I got you. Otherwise, we ain't nobody else in my phone. Ain't nothing for me to hide in my phone. But if it's something in my phone, 9 times out of 10, I'm behaving that way off of some shit you did. I'm responding to some shit you did. Period.
That's how us men feel too. If we
So
cheating, it's because of some shit she did, you did.
Shit.
That's
that's why
how
I
we feel
said,
too.
and that's why I said it's on both sides.
All right,
That's on both
let's do
sides.
let's do some final thoughts, y'all. Y'all are a mess today on this live. FA got a good one for you tomorrow. You gonna love it.
Be here.
Oh, you gonna love this. I topic specifically for you because I know you about to eat it down. Uh, let's do some final thoughts though. Who want to go first?
I'm
I'll
gonna
go first.
say,
My final.
oh,
I'll go.
okay,
Go
go
ahead. Go ahead,
ahead.
Harlem. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say this topic was really easy. Tigger didn't do anything to her. She's using social media to get social media to work in her favor, and she just looks stupid to the black community. Now we just need brothers like Tigger to make better choices in women. That's just to me. I feel like if men stop focusing on their physical desires as much, then maybe they can see past through the smoke and mirrors and avoid some of this crazy shit that they having to deal with. Because who wants to sit there and know that our brother is dealing with that? That's crazy. And I don't see victim in her. I don't see victim in him. I just see somebody who needs to make better choices in women.
Oh
But she
man,
don't
for
have
the
the right.
first time,
She don't have the right to take his phone, and she should have went to
um,
jail.
my final thoughts are I agree with everything Harlem just said to the end, especially the part where the men. Some of these men do get caught up on how it looks a little bit too much, and they don't put as much thought into the type of woman that they are. It be too how they look and how well they may perform in the bedroom. So, and I hope, and my advice to Tigger would be, what did you learn from this? You know what I mean? I hope that you now will focus on character, not so and only so much on looks. You know what I'm saying? Like there are beautiful women that also have character too, so that you can get those too. So yeah, that's my final thought.
Clean claims. Take us home. We can't hear you.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm picking my son up from karate. I
Ah,
ain't want y'all to, but I'm gonna say this to the fellas, man. Learn from the Tigger situation. Push it to the limit. And what I mean by push it to the limit,
Yeah,
this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but
facts.
see how long you can be with her without marrying her. And the reason why I say that is because when you get married, as a man, you relinquish a lot of power. Like,
Hmm.
if that wasn't his wife, he could have been like, all right, go through the phone. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah, yeah, get out.
But when it's your wife, you got kids, you got divorce court fees, child support, division of assets. Like you can't just dead it no more. And she can't either in a sense. But if she decides to, she'll probably benefit more, especially in a successful person like Tigger's situation. So the thing is like you got to maintain a certain level of power because when you maintain that power, you can leave, you can get yourself out of these situations. But when you marry and you share kids in the house and all that stuff, you can't just dip. You gotta eat it. You gotta stay there and deal with the fights and the attitudes and the mood swings and the phone snatching you can't just leave. So push it to the limit, man. Like in 2026, you might not need to get married no more. Just be together.
gosh, don't promote that negativity.
That's
No,
what
no,
I'll
no, no,
say.
no.
That I'll say this: uh, get a prenup,
Okay, car
and,
over here.
and instead of pushing it to the limit, which
Look this way.
although I understand what he's saying, learn how to vet women properly. You know
Oh,
what
you
I'm
do?
saying? If you learn how
Okay.
to vet these women properly,
Vet
Okay.
you'll be
people.
able to learn, men and women, right? You learn how to vet them better, then you'll have a more informed decision when you make it, and get a prenup. Prenup provides a lot of securities and insurances. Get a prenup, and remember this, men. You have all the leverage. So if she
Uh,
don't want to sign the prenup, don't then she just don't get married. It's that
Trisha said,
simple.
Trisha said if it wasn't on camera, Tigger really would be screwed. That's the bad part. Mama said father thought
Yeah.
people should be honest about what they got going on. Gemini smile is the fat sister. You know what? Y'all brought up a point because we chatted about this about who has access to the phone, and I thought when we went over who had access to the phone, I thought we said as married couples that they deserve access. Did we not talk about this?
They're not together though.
Yes, they are. They're married.
No, they
They
married,
they've
but they
been broke
divorced. They
up.
separated.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they've been
No,
broke
separated.
up.
they're
That's
not.
what I'm
Yeah, no,
telling
no,
y'all. They
no.
done been through a
They've been
lot
going through it
together.
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm telling y'all.
they've been going through it, but they still legally married on paper.
But
So
that's because they're fighting
That's
about the
just a
divorce.
process. Right.
Yeah, that's because they're
They're
fighting.
not
Yeah,
together no more though.
they're
They're
not
not together no
together.
more.
who
They
told you that?
separated.
Now,
No, he's
They've been going.
separated.
Yeah, they're
how
separated. That's
long
why
they've
I
been
said
separated?
why is she
Have they
there.
been separated
It
since
wouldn't
then?
matter. It wouldn't matter if it was a
Yes, it
day.
absolutely matters because we had this conversation on who has
If
access
I'm
to the phone.
separate
And
from you,
we
if I'm
talked
separate,
about the wife and the husband. Who should have access? And we got
They
on
are
this.
not.
That,
They are
hold
not
hold
together.
that's if
on,
you're not separate.
Yeah,
hold
they're not together.
They're
Like
married
if
still.
I'm
If
separate, that
they
doesn't matter. I was married
they
to my
are
ex
not
husband.
baby
That doesn't
girl, baby
matter. If I
girl,
was
baby girl, baby
God,
girl.
that doesn't
According to the
matter.
baby girl,
No,
according to
that
the court
doesn't.
of laws,
That's on
according to
court.
the court of laws, they are still married. Okay,
Girl, fuck
so
the
going
court.
back
Don't
to
get
my
the
point.
court. Don't
Going
tell
back,
that man that he
Harlem
can go
Night.
through my
Going
phone.
back to my point. Going back to my
That's
point. Going
no,
back to my point. They are still together. I don't give a damn if they living in separate houses.
no.
On that, no,
They're
no,
not
no.
together.
On that piece of paper, it still says they are legally married. Yes or no?
So let me ask you a
Hold
question,
on, no, no,
Dean. Hold
no, no,
on.
no. Answer the
If
question.
you and
No,
your
no, no.
boyfriend,
Harlem Nights.
no, you're
You
not
don't
right.
answer the
You're
question. Harlem Nights.
absolutely you're absolutely wrong. 100%.
No. According, no, you're absolutely wrong.
No.
Because Harlem Nights, go look it up. Because
It
you just want to
No,
make
you're
yourself
so
be
hold
right.
on,
no.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
You just
y'all. Harlem Nights, you're answering the question that she's not asking. Just
So
answer
she's
what
saying
Dee
if
Dee's
she's
asking.
saying
I
thank
agree
she's
you.
with you,
saying
Harlem, but answer her question.
she's
Right.
so let me understand the question. Let me make sure I understand the question. The question was we determined that a husband and a wife has privilege to go through your phone if they are in a thing together. If they're on the way
Marriage.
out the door,
No.
I
Okay.
don't care if we're
Are
married
they
on
not
paper. If
still
we're on the way
married
out the
on
door,
paper?
no, you
Are they
don't have the
still
right to go through
not
my phone.
Yeah,
married
hold on.
on
Watch this, watch this,
paper?
watch this, Dee Dee. Yes, they are
Okay.
still married on
Thank you.
paper.
All
But
right.
being hold on, but being married on paper doesn't give you the access that you once
No,
had
no,
if
no.
we're
That's not
Right.
what.
separated.
That's not
No.
that's not my point. Because y'all didn't
Okay, okay, go ahead, go ahead,
let
go
me
ahead.
finish. Because according to this video, they look like they was good and cozy living in the same house. So I hear what you and Harlem Nights are saying, but I need to look that up for myself to confirm
That
for
video
y'all
don't make
what
it
y'all are
seem
saying.
like they was good and cozy.
What
Is
you mean?
that what you thought? Oh, you know
What?
what? Never mind. Because I just have prior knowledge, so I know that they've been beefing and they've been broke
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
I've
yeah,
been
they've
watching it
been
for
been
some
going through.
years.
I ain't.
Yeah. It's been some
First of all,
years.
you said years, and this is my first time ever hearing about Tigger being married. Can we keep that
Girl,
one
Tigger
No,
done
I
been to
didn't. No,
jail. Girl, you better go look up his mugshot.
with him? Who? Her and this?
He done
I ain't never
been to
heard of this
jail
lady.
several times.
Okay,
She
maybe
got a
that's
baby missing right now. It's a lot going on with them.
maybe that might have surfaced now, but I didn't know none of that. I didn't even know this man was married until this whole
No, this
altercation.
been going on.
Okay, but
This
maybe
been going on.
we know now because of everything that has come out. That's why we
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah. Me
didn't
too.
know
Yeah,
before,
yeah, yeah,
prior to this. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
We
I
didn't know
didn't
that.
either.
Oh, I've been following him for some time.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know this man was
Yeah.
married. I knew they had a kid. I didn't know he was married to this woman. Okay, that's my point. What I'm saying. They legally married on paper. We just had this conversation on who has access to y'all phone because y'all trying to say, "Oh, that's his phone." But if you're married, does not you,
Let's
because you don't
let's.
believe in having
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
have
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. Because Rashad was the person who was on here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
We talked
yeah,
about access, and he said, yeah, once you get older in your marriage, eventually you will give your wife access to your phone. Eventually,
yeah.
maybe you will, maybe you won't. That's up to you to.
Right, right, right,
But
right,
we talked about this and access,
right.
husband, wife, who should get access. Donovan Mitchell said, yes, my wife has access to my phone and my social medias. So I hear what y'all saying. They are illegally married. So technically, in my head, she does have the right to have access to his phone. It's
No.
going back to what our conversation was last week.
I think
Not
we
if she
just
means him
disagree
harm.
because if you say,
Yeah.
but no,
Now
I
you want to
think
put,
just the what we just, and maybe, because
thank
I
you
don't
for,
even think Rashad will agree with you, but I think because we didn't make this specification, let's
mm,
just make it now. The specification is if you're not separated. Because marriage
Yeah.
is not something you can get out of in a day, right?
Oh
It's
no.
a
Yeah.
process. So people, that's why they call it separation. Separation means legally you're still married, but you are also legally separated.
Did
Because
they have a
separation is a status. It's a
Right. It is a
status. It is a
status.
legal
It is
status.
a
I
legal
didn't
status.
all through this I heard nothing about. Now I'm hearing estranged wife. When this report first came out, it said his wife. I know they're probably
No,
estranged
they're strange. Yeah,
everything
they.
going on. But again,
Yeah.
this is my first time ever hearing about Tigger being married. And
So
I'm in
But
let me ask you something
whether
real
it's the
quick.
first time or not, the phone thing was only for
Hold on.
married people, not
Can I ask
separated
a
people.
question? Can I ask a question?
and they're
So
legally
so
still married.
No, I'm saying married people that are not separated.
Well, we don't.
right.
Again,
I
they
got
were
a question for
again.
Didi.
They were in the
I have
same
a
house. The altercation and
That don't
happened
mean
in
they
the house.
live together. She
okay.
could have just came over.
I
It
have a
don't look like he
question.
just came over with Fashion Nova bags all over the floor.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Okay.
So, Didi, you know my situation, right? My mom passed away.
Oh,
Shortly
sister.
after my mom passed away, me and my ex-husband we decided to divorce. You know the situation, right? Shortly after my mom passed away, we decided to divorce. I left and went to Texas
Mm-hmm.
for months. Spent most of my time in Texas. Came home to handle business. Went back to Texas. We were legally separated because I now have a new address in Texas.
Did you
Do
file
you
that with the
think?
court?
Do you say that
Did you
again?
file that with the court?
Yeah, that's the
Yes,
only way you. That's the only way you can
yes,
do a
I
divorce. That's a
did.
No, no,
part
no,
of
no, no.
Yes,
She
divorce.
said legally separated. Did
I
you?
went to the.
Yeah,
I went to yes. I went to
Okay.
that's the
Texas
only
and
way
I
you
got
can
my
get to
Texas
divorce.
ID. Yes, I went to get a
I didn't
Texas
know
ID.
about Tigger and this woman being legally separated.
Yes. So do
I'm
you
looking.
think? Hold on. Do you
I'm
think when
looking
I come back to
right now.
Georgia? Hold on. Do you think when I come back to Georgia and I come back to the house to collect my things or take care of the business that I take care of after we've been separated? Do you think that my ex should have had access to my phone?
I think your situation is different. I think that these people. Yes, I do.
She's separated.
We separated.
She,
No,
You.
yeah.
if we're
First of
moving,
all, I'm not going by what you or FA are saying because I didn't hear that, and I stay up on this news. I didn't hear
I thought
nothing
you
about
just heard.
doing
I thought
legal
I heard you
separation.
just say.
you
I
just
thought you
said a
heard you
strange.
just said estranged though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did. Okay, because you're not listening to me. So let me break it down again. I said when this story first cracked, right? I did not know that
Uh,
he was married, and they said his
got
wife
you.
when the story
Sure.
first happened. Now
Right.
TMZ is saying that they're estranged. Not they didn't say that
Yeah.
before.
No, they just didn't say it
Now
initially.
they
That
never
don't mean they
said it.
ain't
They
been.
said it was his
That don't
wife,
mean they wasn't been estranged.
and it
Yeah.
doesn't mean they
They've
was.
been dealing with it.
Okay, so it can go
But
either
they
way.
but they
No,
have.
estranged has to be a while though. Estranged can't be a week
Yeah.
ago.
Come on, bro.
I mean,
Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on.
But
I'm
no,
just
it's
telling you
been some
that's
no, Didi, for real. If you go back and look, it's been some years. Tigger and his that woman, that
He just
same
married
woman,
this lady. No, it ain't
she,
been no year. It ain't been. He just married this lady. They got a little baby together.
I'm telling you, she got a whole nother husband.
She
She
had a
got a
whole
whole
nother
nother
husband
husband that
before
she
she
was
married
messing with him
Tigger.
about.
Right. She did.
Yes, but she was messing with Tigger while she was with her other husband.
Okay. All right.
She was flip flopping. I'm telling you, he been dealing with this woman. He been dealing with her for
Well,
some
if that's the
time.
case, then he's a fucking dodo bird for dealing with somebody he was
That was
married.
my whole point.
I
That
agree
was
with
my
that
whole
too.
point.
I agree
Well,
with
he's
that
a
too.
fucking
That
dodo
was
bird for dealing with her, and she was
that was
married
my whole
already.
point.
So
That's what I've
you
been
get
saying this whole life.
what you sow. You reap what you sowed in.
I agree. I
Period.
don't think he
You
sold
made somebody
anything. He didn't
married
sow
and
nobody. He was just a dodo bird.
thank
Oh
Do
you.
no,
you
he might
even?
not have
Bird.
known. He might not have known.
That she was what? See, Evan, don't be making no excuses for this man. Don't do
I'm
this.
not making no excuses. I already agreed that he a dodo bird. But
Okay.
I'm just saying he legitimately might not have known too.
That
Still,
she
he's still a dodo bird. You know
But
what I'm
I'm
saying? I'm
saying
still not taking
the
no fault
first
away
and
from him.
second time, the first and second time he went to jail behind the battery. He done went to jail for
and
battery. Like
mama.
you, like come on. Like how many times you got to go to jail?
And Swisher said, why did the divorce only get filed after the arrest then? And Mama said, so how was she able to get the phone if they estranged? That's what I'm saying. They
Oh
look
no,
very
they.
cozy. He looked like
If you go look him up, if you go Google him, go look him up. You're going to see several mugshots of him. because of this woman, this same woman. He's gone to jail for her several times. He done got into it with her son. It's been a lot going on between the two of them for some time now. That's why you haven't seen Tigger on the scene as much as you have, because Tigger be on that juice.
All I'm saying is we just had this conversation. So if they was married, then and they was living together, I mean, it's fair game at this point when you married. No, when you married, it's fair game.
Not if you mean harm. Not if you mean harm.
Yeah,
You have to protect
I'm
yourself.
looking to what we talked
Not
about.
if you mean
It's
harm.
fair game when you married. You
No,
entitled
not if
to
you mean
that pound.
harm.
All right, we'll do this again tomorrow, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Alrighty.